Any updates on the empty houses?
We heard you're investigating Grantha, Inc.
Yeah, that's right. From what I've found, Grant is owned by Samuel Toussaint, upper-class twat of the Caribbean.
The Haitian kleptocrat? What's he up to? Besides living large off the misery of his people?
Looting the National Treasury, for one. Problem is, nothing I've found directly links Toussaint to Grantha, so, I don't know, keep an eye out for suspiciously unoccupied buildings. You might find a lead that way.
Thank you. Another protest. Let's have a look.
unit, possible suspect or suspects reported near your location.
Monitoring for unusual activity.
Where did they go? Shit! Returning to HQ. Search terminated.
Urgent call. Possible hostile at your location. Received. Watching for suspect.
I'm taking fire!
What do we have, Bagley?
Yet another shell company. Blimey, this is like looking through a mermaid's lingerie drawer.
Thank you, Bagley.
I had them. Where did they go?
Good. I'm off their
Control,
radar now.
we're heading back. Over.
Targets are in view.
Got it.
Auto drive now enabled. Auto drive now disabled.
There's another protest happening outside the building. We should investigate. We might find a link to Toussaint.
Take a bus next time.
No, please.
What? How? Sorry.
Good show. Excuse me. Sorry.
Think you're tough, do you?
There. Give it up. Fuck you, yeah?
We don't care what it takes. Just find her.
This place isn't owned by Grantha, but rather a different, equally vague and sinister shell corporation in the British Virgin Islands.
Thank you, talking computer.
Do your part. Suspicious activity. Together, we can make it easy.
Targets are in view. Got it. I'm uploading the photo to our channel as well, so that Toussaint may see it.
And that could draw him into the open, give us the opportunity we need. Very clever, Bagley.
Actually, I just thought he might appreciate your composition. But you're right. Good plan.
What? Can I legal?
Look, another building with a protest.
Worth checking out. It could be another one of Toussaint's.
Stop! Hey, stop!
Excuse me.
Attention. Regulation has been issued a fine. Please pay the amount on the note into the flash.
Yeah, that's great! Don't understand. How do I work this?
Oh, whoops.
That drone's up to something. That drone's on a blink. Look, the drone did it. Fuck off.
Fuck! These guys won't back off. Am I on the run now?
Until you lose them, yes.
See how useful Bagley is?
We'll engage if necessary. Check their last known position. Can anyone see the suspect?
All units, disengage. Suspect has disappeared.
I've retrieved another deed, and it belongs to another shell company. Targets are in view. I have an update. I was able to find a similarity between all the shell companies that own the properties we've been photographing.
What is it?
They all list Samuel Toussaint as majority shareholder.
That's what we need. We got him.
All right, Dedsec. I just read through your upload. It was mint, really. I have some goods for you lot as well.
Go on.
Toussaint's got his eye on the presidency, so he's looking to up his global presence. He's coming to Buckingham Palace to meet with the Crown. If we can warn the royals not to meet with this twat, it'll be a big win for Dedsec and 404.
Good thing we've got more than enough evidence to prove Toussaint isn't fit to whiff royal farts. As you might imagine, the royal palace is about as secure as, well, a royal palace. But the network at Buckingham Palace Mews is marginally weaker. Try that. If we can hack the CTOS of Buckingham Palace Mews, I should be able to peep inside the stateroom where the meeting is to take place.
Auto drive.
Yeah. Copy that.
Toussaint will have submitted his credentials in advance of the meeting. I can attach our evidence to the end of that file, and then we can watch him march confidently in and essentially announce himself a gigantic fuckhead. Not the most efficient approach, but definitely the funniest.
Right. Got it.
Hear that?
Upload complete. Now scarf her or they'll kill you for sure. Now the diplomatic corps won't touch Toussaint with a 10-foot engraved ceremonial pole being held by somebody else. I made sure to leave a little explanatory note with Dedsec's logo so everyone knows who to thank.
Excellent.
Can't be far.
Clear, moving on.
Hello, Nout. We got Toussaint.
Dead good. That's an international win on our hands. I'm sending all our evidence to a mate in Sirs. He's one of the good ones.
Good work, everyone.
Are you ready for a new operation?
Ready and willing.
Haitian Minister of Foreign Affairs Samuel Toussaint was arrested in front of his hotel in London today. Documents linking Toussaint to the embezzlement of millions of pounds in earthquake relief funds were made public by the hacker group Dedsec. Toussaint is now in custody awaiting extradition to the United States.
My mistake.
Yeah, okay. Yeah.
You're a bloody menace. Bloody piece of junk. Want to take me for a ride?
Yeah, of course. Yep, I've got that. Of course.
Amazing features.
I hear you.
Quite impressive.
I'm here. What's our plan?
We're here to find some documents we're calling the Malik dossier. Basically, it's the paper trail that proves Malik was behind the Canada House bombings. Problem is, these documents won't be on one computer. They'll be on dozens, scattered across the country.
What should we do?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, isn't it? Let's have Malik take it.
SIRS uses a supercomputer called Filament to process information drawn from the CTOS network. It's like Noodle if you could use it to search every document on every civilian, government or commercial device everywhere in the United Kingdom, instantly.
Top job, Bagley.
Break in and connect Bagley to a Filament administrative terminal. He'll do the rest.
As usual. In order to access the filament admin terminal from your optic interface, you'll have to align the SIRS satellite network with my packet stream from Bloom Tower. Well done. Now I should be able to stream myself into SIRS's nasty little snoop computer, head to the basement and hack the filament admin terminal. There's an intruder in the building security systems. Sorry, channel is being hacked.
I've taken control of building security. But I'd prefer to end this bloodlessly, if you're willing to listen to reason.
Don't fucking listen. Zero Day took over Parliament security right before the bombings. This is their MO.
What are you talking about? I want Dedsec gone, but no one else needs to die. You've proven yourselves very skilled, and I could put those skills to use. Join me. You can still make something of your lives.
Join Zero Day? That's ridiculous, of course not.
Zero Day? No, I mean sirs. You've practically been working for me anyway. And besides, we have a lot in common. We both use violence and manipulation to shape London into something better. The only difference is I know what I want it to be. Strong, stable, unified, safe. This is what I value. What about you?
Not blowing people up is near the top of the list.
Fine. If we can't convince each other, then I suppose killing will have to do.
Must have got away. All right, let's wrap this up.
But he's here, searching elsewhere.
Sending location on a 1033. Advised conditions. All units, proceed to alarm location. Acknowledge, over. Code 3, closest units, proceed to alarm location. Sierra 4-2, Sierra 4-2, this is Control. An alarm has been activated near you. Survey the area. Over.
That central server is Filament's admin terminal. Connect me to it to gain access. Well, shit, we've been locked out. Oh, and it seems Malik deployed the microwave drones.
Wait, what?
Microwave drones, one of Filament's novel intrusion countermeasures. They use little microwave cannons to selectively destroy compromised hardware, sort of like chemotherapy for computers. The server room automatically seals itself while they're deployed.
Ideas?
Try hijacking one of the microwave drones and use it to shoot the other ones down. These doors are sealed until you take out the microwave drones. Drones down, server room unlocked. And buggery fuck, Malik has locked me out. He must have a hard line to the server.
Ideas?
A full power cycle will reset his connection and give us enough time to complete the intrusion. But Filament uses 3 quantum processors with independent power. We'll have to reboot each individually.
Oh, so we unplug it and plug it back in?
Close enough. Could you do something about this drone? It can't seem to take a fucking hint. Fuck off, you stupid drone. This isn't a picnic and I haven't got any jam. Would you look at this? A chain of custody documents for 40 kilos of Semtex. It ricochets through a dozen shell companies, but ultimately ends up registered to an address in Southall. And would you guess who lived across the street from it for 30 years? Victoria and Imran Malik, parents to one Richard.
That doesn't prove a thing.
Ow! Ah!
this one is heartwarming and incriminating. It seems that the areas of Canada House immediately around the bombs were evacuated in an unscheduled drill. I have an email chain here between the facilities director and an anonymous SIRS account. Funny that didn't make the news.
You think it's incriminating that I tried to minimize the loss of life? Come on, that's so spinnable, I'm motion sick.
Could you shoot this drone down? I'd ask it politely to go away, but I'm afraid I don't speak dipshit. Look at this. It's an unredacted mission report for 2 SIRS agents instructed to plant explosives as part of a training exercise, and it's signed and dated by the Home Secretary himself.
Seems it's a bad day to be the secretary.
Exciting! Did you know that the head of security for Canada House had a daughter stuck in a Cairo jail, and that she was pardoned the week before the explosion? Why, he would certainly owe a very, very big favor to the SRS officer who pressured the Egyptians, wouldn't he?
I suppose he would.
Seems that Malik's given up having the microwave drones destroy compromised hardware. Now he's got them targeting you. The effect will be about the same, though. What do we have here? Straight from your own laptop, Malik. Case files on all these little side-ops you've been running. Honestly, you might as well have titled this Evil Bomb Conspiracy, Doc.
That's enough. You can't do this. You mustn't do this. I won't allow it.
Independent power has been rebooted. Return to the central core to complete the cycle.
Nice work, Bagley. Now let's get this git.
With pleasure. I'm fully integrated with Filament, and it seems Malik didn't quite have time to cover his tracks. I believe I can trace his position.
Do it.
All right, let's find you. Too old, too young, too ugly, too female. Ah, there he is. Hello, Malik. You've been disconnected. Is it just me, or does he look constipated? Right, wouldn't be a briefcase wanker without his briefcase. Oh look, seems someone's locked the door on him. Don't worry, there's no way that's going to... Oh, no, it worked.
Oi, what the hell, mate?
Well, that's a wrinkle, isn't it? Is he seriously going to try to get away in a car? A car connected to the city-spanning network of automated surveillance devices? That I control.
Auto drive now enabled.
Fuck! Hello again. You know, for all your scheming, you don't exactly think quickly under pressure.
What now?
I sent the Malik dossier to every media outlet from the GBB to the Aberystwyth Sheep Farmers Gazette. It may take some time to sort through, but it ought to clear Dedsec's name. At least for this particular thing.
And Malik?
Made the mistake of getting into a self-driving car that owed me a favor. It's taking him to a secure location.
Any reason we can't just drive that car right into the Thames?
Believe me, I'd love to. But he might be part of Zero Day. I just don't know how this all fits together, but we need to find out.
You hear that, Malik? You're going to help us for real this time.
Bloody hell, you insane robot! Slow down!
Malik has been secured at the safe house.
All right. Now that we have him, we should talk to him. Find out what he knows about Zero Day. Just don't get too close to him, all right? As long as he's alive, he's a threat.
Hey, look, they're talking about our friend Malik on the GBB.
Let's see it.
Other documents in the Malik dossier, which were released by the organization known as Dedsec. Officially, SIRS disputes the veracity of the documents, though sources within the organization claim that Richard Malik himself has fled the country following what one described as an unprecedented and humiliating data breach. As more of the dossier is independently verified, counter-terror experts speculate that the bombings earlier this year may have also been misattributed to Dedsec.
Auto.
Have you stopped taking your meds again?
Does it look like I'm laughing?
Please, okay? I believe you. Chill your beat.
I'm not scared of just about some alcoholic bullshit threat like I'll cut your balls off, mate, swallow them, because I honestly doubt the Norbert has the guts to do it.
Okay, Richard. You can't fool us. We know about the bombings. Canada House, but also the earlier ones. So talk.
The earlier bombings? What are you... Oh, God, I've been captured by morons. I didn't do those bombings. I tried to stop those bombings. I am a patriot, and they called me a crank. Even Emma. But that's when I knew that intelligence wasn't enough. To save the Empire, I would need power. And fast.
You knew about Zero Day before you even approached us.
I'm a spy. So yes, I knew a few details about the biggest terrorist attack in recent memory. Truth to tell, I really did think Zero Day was you. That's just Occam's razor. But if you insist on a conspiracy, Albion stood the most to gain. Have you really not thought of this?
Even if you're telling the truth, you've done horrible things. At least in here, you won't hurt anyone else.
Oh, I doubt I'll be here long. These walls will fall along with all of you soon enough. This radical cooperative you created is doomed to fail, like they all are. I've seen it a dozen times in a dozen places. You will tear yourselves apart. You won't even need Zero Day or Albion or whoever. A single unified ideology, a single strong leader. These have been the characteristics of power for all of human history. Democracy and pluralism were anomalies, blips on the timeline. That's what you are. Dedsec, a footnote in the history of the Empire. But now the page is turning, and you are not ready for what happens next.
You'll like this. Got word from Hamish that Nigel Cass is planning to unveil some new nasty project at a press conference.
And why would I like that? Albion's always got some sort of nasty plan going.
Because Hamish has convinced his Albion contact to talk to us. Apparently it took some doing, since Radu's a squirrely sort. He's been especially agitated lately. But he has insider information we could use. The meeting's at the Drowning Post.
Wouldn't mind a drink while we plan how to give Nigel bloody Cass a black eye.
What's good, Chief? I'm sorry for not being there IRL, but there's no way I'm coming out of my hidey hole. But I'll keep an encrypted connection open to your safe house. I was having a chat with your mate, Richard Malik. Just a former SIRS agent and a former Albion drone talking shop. Anyway, he pointed me to this audio recording. You should give it a listen. Could be something big.
Let's hear it.
And when you got a moment, give Malik a smack across the chops for me, will you?
What the hell do you mean there's no open investigation? Are you the police or not?
We are. And I mean it exactly the way it sounds.
My friend was a journalist. She was working on a story about SIRS kidnapping people off the street, and then she goes missing. You don't find that the slightest bit suspicious?
Look, the decision not to investigate happened way over my pay grade. Do you understand? Way over.
You're fucking in on it. Jesus Christ!
I'm hanging up.
And I'm recording this.
The journalist mentioned in that call seems to have run afoul of SIRS. And seeing as they've taken 1984 letters of dire warning and more as an instruction book, she may be in trouble.
She needs us.
Agreed. Let's do it.
I've marked her last known location on your map. You should hurry, though. It was dated recently enough that SIRS might not have caught up with her yet.
Hey, it's me. Yeah, I'm good. How are you?
Dedsec calling. You ready?
Ready and raring to go.
Serious? Yeah. Seriously serious? Anyone?
He works for us too?
Yes, he controls these robotic bees.
You aren't being serious, are you?
Sure?